I bet with Interbet only. They're a fantastic site. I've never had any issues with them. They are very professional. There's never a problem. You deposit money, 2 seconds later it's in your account. You withdraw, which I do very occasionally, and I believe it's also 2 seconds it's in your account.
Well, we're at the latter part of the race meeting, and if you're listening to this preview for race number 7, well, hopefully things are going according to plan. Really nice to see the operator in the province put down a legend's name in the tennis rank behind the Poinsettia Stakes. And I think I'd just like to touch on that with Graham before we go to the interview. Dennis Dreyer, he made a solid name for himself in the industry. In fact, at Hollywoodbets Scottsville, I mean, that Hall of Fame is Dennis Dreyer.
Absolutely. He won Grade 1 races all over the country, obviously, but Hollywoodbets Scottsville was always a very happy hunting ground for him, and notched up many, many Grade 1 successes. And as you said, it's fantastic that they've attached Dennis Dreyer's name to the Poinsettia Stakes and named a couple of the minor races earlier on after some of the better horses he trained. He did train the July winner, Spanish Galliard, and of course Beach Beauty, who will ever forget her as a race filly. And now as a mare, she's producing one graded stakes winner after another. And of course, captain of all, who's now at stud, won his Group 1 race not only at Hollywoodbets Scottsville, also at Hollywoodbets Greyville, but multiple Grade 1 winner, captain of all. So here we are with the Poinsettia Stakes, and you and I off air have narrowed it down to a match in 3 between 2 Quintus Light, 4 Baltic Secret, both trained by Justin Snaith, and the third and my hesitant first choice would be number 8, Asia Pambili.
Well, let's see. Graham, because we got a rerun of Quintus Light, and you can listen out for Asia Pambili there, followed by interview with Michelle Reeks and Duncan Howells. And if I mentioned Hall of Fame at Hollywoodbets Scottsville, I'd like to change that to Wall of Fame.
Patrick still got about 8 lanes to make up. Likewise, October Morn, Miss Marguerite and Just Be Lacquer. But they get to the final 250 and Raskover is in front. Second place, Kiss Me Captain, Give Me a Shot. Winter Cloud, October Morn are out of the pack. The cavalry's coming, led by October Morn. October Morn comes sweeping into the lead. Second place, Asia Pambile, but October Morn saw off Asia Pambile. Then came Quintus Light and Shantastic was next.
Yeah, she's a filly that relished her time in KZN last year. She went a little bit off form. I think we got her distances wrong. We tried to push her for, the classic 3-year-old fillies races for the KZN season. We're bringing her back down in trip. I think it's going to suit her down to the T. And on her last run, we've given her a bit of a break. I think she's a filly that can surprise us all on the day. Yeah, she went a bit off form after her winning her Group 2 year last season. We got to Cape Town, she had a few blood issues. On her work here, she's relishing the KZN tracks again and weather, and also, I've fitted her with blinkers again, and she's a filly that could probably sneak into the back end of the quartets.
Asia Pambili, she's come back from Cape Town in very good nick, nice and sound. She's doing very well in herself. She's obviously not about 100% wound up because we've got other plans with her during the season. But I think racing fresh, she enjoys it, and if she has luck in running from the draw she's got, I think she'll give a good account of herself.
Well, Duncan Howells, the one thing that you got out of that interview, Graham, is that we've got other plans for her during the season, and she's not fully tuned up. I think the amber light has been sounded there. The way I read into that, it's not that he's not expecting a good run. He says that she can come back fresh. Of course, she's a horse that he knows very well, just given to care for in Cape Town and trained by Garrett van Zyl, but now back to the stable. But the amber light seems to be sounded there with Asia Pambili, because there's a clear line of form on that replay that we saw, which was the Scepter Stakes, and she is better off at the weights. We've been discussing this off air with Quintus Light. There shouldn't be much that separate the two, but after listening into that interview, if you went in confident with Asia Pambili, you'd have to take a step back?
Well, I think if you ask Justin Snaith the same question, he'll give you the same answer. He'll say, Quintus Light's not fully wound up. We've got the SA Filly Sprint in mind for her, so this is her first step forward in KwaZulu-Natal.
Baltic Secret then,
so then it could be Baltic Secret, who's had the benefit of a run. But all of that being said, these horses have the natural ability, and what I like about Asia Pambili is that although she was tried around the turn in her last 2 starts at Hollywoodbets Kenilworth, there's no doubt in my mind that 1,200 metres is her best trip. She's had a win in 3 seconds over the distance from 4 starts. She's had 2 seconds from 2 starts over track and trip. Rachel is a right kind of rider, like straight and we rode her last time, flashing up late, just to give her a nice quiet ride in the early stages of the race and get her to gather her stride and finish off the race well. But yes, she could be 1 run short of her best. And that same comment would apply, as I said, to number 2, Quintus Light. They ran 2nd and 3rd in the Scepter Stakes. Quintus Light just behind Asiya Pambili, and Asiya Pambili is now better off with the weight. So current fitness may well point to number 4, Baltic Secret, but I think we've agreed to put all 3 in, numbers 2, 4 and 8. And then, of course, the Michelle Ricks runners are the potential upsets, Secret Identity and Calamoretta. Both of them are very, very capable fillies.
Comments about Secret Identity interested me because she's been out for 5 months, and something new on SA horse racing. If a horse is, being rested for above an X amount of time, they do give you a reason, and it's nothing untoward because it just says time to mature. That's all her time off was, number 5, Secret Identity. And if you read into that interview between 5 and 6, she says 6, Carla Marietta, although she's well, trifecta, quartet chance, but she sounded a bit more bullish about number 5, Secret Identity. So 2, 4, and 8 look to be the principals here in race number 7. And I'm sure that will be popular amongst most racing fans that are playing the exotics on the day. If you're looking for one more to include in those exotics and you're looking for the results, then I would possibly consider number 5, Secret Identity. Graham, if you had to pick one more horse?
Secret Identity.
Well, that's it. It is in numerical order 2, 4, and 8, and the cover, horse number 5 in race number 7.
My name's Danny Diliberto, founder of Ladles of Love. It was founded back in 2014. Communities we work with are all over the peninsula, and we're working with 138 beneficiaries now. We've grown exponentially. We've been able to do that because of all the kindness that we have experienced from individuals and corporates such as Interbet, who just want to be part of the change.